Hearty welcome to the answers to the sample paper, KENDRIYA VIDYALAYA SANGATHAN, CHENNAI region for class 11 mathematics for the session ending examination 2023. This is your question pattern. Section A will contain 18 MCQs and 2 assertion and reason based questions. Section B will have 5 very short answer questions. C will have 6 short answer questions. D will have 4 long answer type questions of 5 mark each. And the section E has 3 source based or case based questions of 4 marks each. Now before we start, let us see the blueprint for your session ending examination. And this blueprint tells you that the number of questions which will come from each unit and topics, sets and functions, algebra, coordinate geometry, calculus, statistics and probability. And here you can see that how many were 1 mark and how many 2 marks, 3 marks, 5 marks, and how many assertion and reasoning question and case study questions will come from the units and topics. This blueprint will help you to prepare well for your examination. Let us start. Question number 1. A is given as 1, 2, B is given as set of all x such that x is a solution of the quadratic equation x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then we have to check which is the correct answer. Here we have to check the relation between A and B. For that, let us write what is A. Let us write what is B. It is a solution of the quadratic equation. Let us solve it. When you solve it, you are getting the values as minus 2 and minus 1. Therefore, capital B is minus 1 and minus 2. Now let us compare these two sets A and B. Now they are not equal and one is not a subset of the other. Therefore, the option is C. A is not equal to B. They are not equal sets. Go to question number 2. We have to find the range of the relation R such that x comma y is equal to modulus x minus 1, where x is an integer and modulus of x should be less than or equal to 3. Further, what you have to do now? We have to find the value of x first. Therefore, x is an integer and its modulus value should be less than or equal to 3. Therefore, what it can take? It can take the value minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now let us take it for this. Let us find the value of y. The value of y will be mod minus 3 minus 1, minus 2 minus 1, mod minus 1 minus 1, like that. Therefore, R will be minus 3, 4, minus 2, 3, minus 1, 2, 0, 1, 1, 0, 2, 1 and 3, 2. Now we have to get the range. Which is the range? The number in the second place, that is the image. Therefore, the range is 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now it is given in the answer as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, we have to select the answer A. Let us go to question number 3. Sin x is 1 by 3. Then we have to find the value of sin 3x. Simple. We have to use the formula for sin 3x. 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. Substitute now. 3 into 1 by 3 minus 4 into 1 by 3 the whole cube. 1 minus 4 by 27. So the answer is 23 by 27. Question number 4. Imaginary part of the complex number you have to find. Z is equal to 1 upon minus 2 plus square root of minus 5. What is that 1 by minus 2 plus square root of minus 5? It is nothing but minus 2 plus I root 5. We have to multiply and divide by the conjugate. I am multiplying. Therefore, the numerator will become minus 2 minus I root 5. The denominator is A square plus B square. For minus 2 the whole square minus of I root 5 the whole square. Then all of you know that it will become 4 plus 5. Therefore, the imaginary part is minus root 5 by 9. A plus B into A minus B is A square minus B square. We are using that. For imaginary part is the coefficient of I. So that is minus root 5 by 9. Therefore, the answer is B. Go to question number 5. X plus y is given as 3 plus 2a into 2 minus I. Then we have to find the value of x square plus y square. Now there are two ways of doing this. You can find the value of x and y, then you can square it, or you can use the idea of modulus. For x plus iy is 3 plus 2a into 2 minus I. I am expanding it. I am getting it as 8 plus I. For what is x now? 8 and y is 1. For what is x square plus y square? It is 8 square plus 1 square, which is 65. This is one way of doing it. Therefore, the answer is 65. Question number 6. We have to find the solution of the inequality. Very easy, you have to expand the given expression and keep it in mind the properties of inequalities. I am bringing all x to one side. It is coming as minus x less than or equal to minus 4. But we have to multiply both side by minus, then the inequality will change. Therefore, it will become x greater than or equal to 4. Therefore, the answer is B, x greater than or equal to 4. Please check out how the inequality changes when you multiply both LHS and RHS by minus 1. Question number 7. Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks in the first two unit tests. The minimum marks he should get in the third test to have an average of at least 60. Please note down the word at least. Therefore, let x be the marks obtained in the third test. By the given condition, the average of 70, 75 and x, that is the mark in first, second and third, should be at least 60. What is the meaning of at least 60? Greater than or equal to 60. The average means add them and divide by 3. For 145 plus x greater than or equal to 180, where x is greater than or equal to 35. For the minimum mark Ravi should get in the third test to have an average of at least 60 mark is 35. Therefore, the option is B. Question number 8. How many different letters can be formed using the letter of the word algebra? Let us check out how many letters are there in the word algebra. The word has 7 letters. Is there any repetition? Yes. A is repeating 2 times. Therefore, number of permutation is 7 factorial by 2 factorial. Very simple. 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 1 by 2. Therefore, the answer is 2520. The answer is C. Question number 9. Let us move on to question number 9. The coefficient of the term independent of x in the expansion x plus 1 by x whole power 4 is. Let us recollect the binomial expansion formula a plus b whole power n. Using that, x plus 1 by x whole power 4 is 4c0 x power 4, 4c1 x cube into 1 by x, plus 4c2 x square into 1 by x whole square, 4c3 into x into 1 by x whole cube, plus 4c4 into 1 by x whole power 4. Now let us write the values of 4c0 1, 4c1 4, 4c2 6, 4c3 4 and 4c4 1. And out of this, I was saying that the term 6 is not containing x. Therefore, the coefficient of the term independent of x is 6. Therefore, the answer is C, 6. Question number 10. We have to find the sixth term of the geometric progression 12, 8, 16 by 3 and so on. For that, we have to get what is the value of A. A is 12. We have to get the value of R. It is second term by first term and same as third term by second term. Therefore, it is 2 by 3. Then we have to find the sixth term. AN formula is A into R power n minus 1, 12 into 2 by 3 whole power 5, and we are doing the calculations. It is coming as 128 by 81. Question number 11. The value of k for which the line through 3 comma a and 2 comma 7 is parallel to the line through minus 1 comma 4 and 0 comma 6. Let us recollect when two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. We have to find the slope of the first line through first 2 points and next 2 points. Slope of the line through capital A 3 comma k and 2 comma 7 is using the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. We are getting 7 minus k by minus 1 or k minus 7. Both are not the same. Slope of the line through C and D, for example, minus 1 4 and 0 comma 6, using the same formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We are getting it as 2 by 1, which is 2. Therefore, the lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Therefore, 7 minus k by minus 1 is equal to 2, or k minus 7 is equal to 2. Therefore, k is equal to 9. Our option is B. Question number 12. The sum of x-intercept and y-intercept of the line given by 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0 is. We have to take the line, express it in slope-intercept form. For that, push the constant to the right hand side and make the right hand side as 1. And I am getting it as x by 4 plus y by 6 is equal to 1. Compare it now, x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. A is equal to 4, b is equal to 6. Therefore, when you add them, you will get 10. Therefore, the option is C, 10. Let us go to question number 13. We have to find the focus of the parabola 2y square is equal to 9x. We have to write it in the standard form. 2y square is equal to 9x. Y square is equal to 9 by 2x. Compare it with y square is equal to 4ax. Therefore, 4a is equal to 9 by 2. Therefore, a is equal to 9 by 8. Now, this is a parabola, right hand side parabola. Therefore, it will have its focus on the x-axis, which is given by a comma 0. Therefore, it is 9 by 8 comma 0. Therefore, the option is B. (14) The vertices of the ellipse is given by. Now, we have given x 16x square plus y square is equal to 16. Convert it into standard form. Divide throughout by 16. It will become x square by 1 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1. Now, to check out this is which type of ellipse. This is a ellipse having its focus or vertex on y-axis. But this is x square by b square plus y square by a square is equal to 1 is the ellipse with vertices on y-axis. Remember, the denominator of y square is greater. Therefore, this is the type number 2, that is having a vertex on y-axis. Therefore, a square is the bigger number 16, b square is 1. Therefore, vertex is 0 comma plus or minus a, which is nothing but 0 comma plus or minus 4. Therefore, the answer is D. Question number 15. We have to find the value of the limit x goes to 0 sin 4x by tan 3x. We have to convert it into standard limit. For that, I am dividing and multiplying by x, splitting it into two limits. First limit sin 4x by x, second limit x by tan 3x. And all of you know that the standard limit is sin 4x by 4x only or 3x by tan 3x only. Now multiply and divide by 4 and multiply and divide by 3. Therefore, the number 4 by 3 will come out into limit sin 4x by 4x, limit x goes to 0, 3x by tan 3x. These two limits are standard limits whose answers are 1. Therefore, the final answer is 4 by 3 and that is option B. Question number 16. We have to find the derivative of y square is equal to x square cos x. Simple. We have to use the formula of product rule. Keep x square, differentiate cos x. Keep cos x and differentiate x square. X square into differentiation of cos x plus cos x into differentiation of x square. And differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Differentiation of x square is 2x. Therefore, it is 2x cos x minus x square sin x. Therefore, the option B is correct. Question number 17. How many terms of the geometric progression are needed to get the sum 120? Let us find out what is A. A is 3 and R is 3. 3 square by 3 and 3 cube by 3 square and so on. Therefore, we have to use the formula for Sn. It is A into A power n minus 1 by r minus 1. R power n minus 1 by r minus 1. For I am using that formula. For I am getting 3n is equal to 81. Therefore, 81 is nothing but 3 power 4. Therefore, n is equal to 4. For 4 terms are needed to get the sum as 120. Therefore, the option is A. Question number 18. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed without using the digit? Be careful. Without using the digits. You should be very careful. Therefore, we should not use the digits. 3 digits number are to be formed without using. But which are to be used? We have to use 1, 7, 8 and 9. But there are 4 numbers are there. The 100th place can be filled in 4 different ways. 10th place in 4 different ways. 1's place can be done in 4 different ways. For total ways by using the principle of mathematical counting, 4 into 4 into 4, 64. Therefore, option is C. Let us go to assertion and reason based questions. Here you will be given 2 statements, a statement assertion and another statement reason. We have to check whether with both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation, or both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation. A is true but R is false, A is false but R is true. Now let me give you the way how to tackle these questions. There will be two questions with you. For that we should understand what is the meaning of assertion and what is the meaning of reason. For that, let me take this question now. Question number 19. Assertion is given and reason is given from a trigonometry. Both are statements. But you understand what is assertion. Assertion is a result obtained using a definition or a formula or a condition. Assertion is a result or calculation done. And what is the reason then? Reason is a definition or formula or condition used to prove a result. Therefore, in the reason you will be given some condition. For example, condition for parallel nature, condition for perpendicularity, then formula for finding the angle between two lines, and the formula of trigonometry, then the condition for a function to be 1, function to be on 2. So many reasons will be given. Assertion is a result obtained or a derivation obtained or a checking done using the reason. Now here from the options you are seeing that both cannot be false. That is very important. Either A is true or is false. A is false but R is true, but both of them should be true in option A and B. Therefore what you have to do is you take both the statements and check the validity. What is the meaning of validity? You check whether the assertion is true and you check whether the reason is true. Reason true means you check whether the given condition is given perfectly. For example, in this case you are seeing that cos 2x formula is correct and sin 2x formula is correct. Suppose if it is given wrong, then you have to tell that it is wrong. For example, instead of giving the correct statement for perpendicularity, they have given the statement for parallel nature. Okay, like that you have to check the validity of both assertion and reason. Already I told you both cannot be false. Therefore if A is true and R is false, take option C. If the assertion is false but reason is true, take option D. When the assertion will be wrong, whether your calculation is wrong or your conclusion is wrong. Assertion is a conclusion. Very simple. Therefore if one of them is wrong, choose the option C or D. Then suppose if C and D are not there, then definitely you have to get the idea that both assertion and reason should be true. In that case, check whether they are connected. What is the meaning of connection? You check whether the reason is used to get the result, whether the given definition is used to get the assertion, whether the given condition is used to come to the conclusion for the assertion. That is, if both are true, then check if reason is used to get the assertion or not. If then you have to choose A or B. Now let us come back to this question now once again. Assertion is cos 4x is given. Let us now try to evaluate this cos 4x. Is cos of 2 times 2x. I am using the formula cos 2x is 1 minus 2 sin square x. Therefore, when you expand, you are getting 1 minus 8 sin square x cos square x. Therefore, assertion is true. Now let us go for checking the reason. In the reason, you have been given the formula for cos 2x and formula for sin 2x. They are both are correct, but these two formulae are used to get the assertion, to get the result for the assertion. Therefore, the option is both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Very simple. You have to check the assertion validity, reason validity and come to the conclusion. Let us go to question number 20. The given lines are perpendicular and you have been given a reason for that. Let us check whether the lines are perpendicular. You are finding the slopes. The slope of the first line is half. Let us go to the second straight line. The slope of the second straight line is minus 2. All of you know how to get the slope. Write it in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Now when you multiply m1 into m2, that is the reason for condition for perpendicularity, you are getting it as minus 1. Therefore the lines are perpendicular to each other. Therefore assertion is true. Now let us go for the reason. In the reason it is given m1 and m2 are the slope of two lines. Then the lines are perpendicular if m1 is equal to minus m2. But you know that the condition for perpendicularity, it should be m1 is equal to minus 1 by m2, not minus m2. Therefore assertion is true but reason is wrong. The reason is given wrongly. The perpendicularity condition is not true. Therefore we are going to the option C. A is true but R is false. Let us go back to question number 21. A is given, B is given. You have to find A intersection B minus C. For that, you have to write what is A. It is up to 16. Let us find what is B. 4, 8, 12, 20. Let us C should be written there because it is given in set builder form. We have to write it in roster form. It is C is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. It is multiple of 3 for X lie between 1 and 7. Therefore, let us find what is B minus C, the set of elements in B but not in C. Therefore, 4, 8 and 20. Because 12 is there in C. Well, let us find what is A intersection B minus C. The number 4, 8, 20, out of them 4 and 8 are common between A and B minus C. For answer is 4 and 8. Well, let us go to the next question. Let R be a relation defined. We have to find the domain and the range. Very simple question. But you have to check out prime number less than 10. Therefore, what are the values now? You will have only 2, 3, 5, 7. Therefore, 2, 8, 327, 5, 125 and 7 and 343. Therefore, the first two elements will give you the domain. The second element in the second position will give you the range. Question number 23. In a geometric progression, third term is 24, sixth term is 192. You have to find the 10th term. A be the first term and R be the common ratio. Third term is 24. AR square is 24 by using the formula A into R power n minus 1. Sixth term is 24. Sixth term is 192. Therefore, A into R power 5 is 192. Therefore, A power R power 5 by AR square is 192 by 24. R cube is 8. R is 2. Therefore, we are getting A as 6 by making use of AR square is equal to 24. We are just making use of that formula and then get the value of A. We have to get the value of 10th term. Therefore, 10th term is A into R power 9 for 6 into 2 power 9. You know the value of 2 power 9. It is 512. Therefore, the final answer is 3072. Once again, question number 23. Find the sum of the product of 10 terms of the corresponding terms of the sequence. Two sequences are given. We have to multiply the corresponding term up to 10 terms. Well, let us take the first sequence. 2, 4, 8, 16, 12 and 128, 32, 8, 2 and 12. We have to multiply the corresponding term. 2 into 128 plus 4 into 32 plus 8 into 8 plus 16 into 2 plus 32 into 1 by 2 up to 10 terms. Therefore, what will you get? 256 plus 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 and so on. Now, when you multiply the corresponding terms, you are getting in geometric progression where the first term is 256. R is 1 by 2 and we have to find the sum up to 10 terms. Therefore, n is 10. Apply the formula A into 1 minus R power n by 1 minus R. And I am getting the final answer as 1023 by 2. Question number 24. Find the equation of the circle whose center is 2, 2 and which passes through the center of the circle. Here you have been given a center and a point. Two ways of doing this problem. Center is given. You find the point on the circumference, get the radius and apply the formula. But there is one more method. You have to get the equation of a circle in general form. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fi plus e is equal to 0. You have to get the value of gfc and then finish. Center is minus g minus f. It is given as 2, 2 in the question itself. Therefore, g is minus 2 and f is minus 2. What will happen to the equation now? X square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y plus e is equal to 0. Now, you have to get the value of c only now. For that, there is one more clue given in the question. It passes through the center. Therefore, what is the center of the given circle? Minus g comma minus f. It is 0 comma minus 1. And you can get it directly that 2g is equal to 0 and 2f is equal to 2. Therefore, 0 comma minus 1. Now, the circle is passing through the point 0 comma minus 1. For substituting the equation, you will get the value of cs minus 5. Therefore, the required circle is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0. Now, as I told you earlier, this problem can be done by the other way also. You have to get the distance between 2, 2 and 0, minus 1 and then that will be the radius and use the formula x minus x1 the whole square plus y minus y1 whole square is equal to r square. You will get the same answer. Now, let us visualize it on the graph and the given circle is shown there x square plus y square plus 2y is equal to 3 and the required circle passes through the center of that circle 0, minus 1 and it having the same center as 2 comma 2. The circle in red color is the required circle. We have found it. Find the equation of the hyperbola with vertices 0 comma plus or minus 3 and focus at 0 comma plus or minus 5. Now we have to check what type of hyperbola it is. It is the hyperbola having the vertex and foci on y-axis. Therefore, the equation will be y square by a square. Let us go back to question number 24. Find the equation of the hyperbola with the vertices at 0 plus or minus 3 and focus at 0 plus or minus 5. We have to check out what is the nature of this hyperbola. This hyperbola is having the vertex and focus on y-axis. Therefore, what will be its equation? Y square by a square minus x square by b square is equal to 1. Careful, y square by a square minus x square by b square is equal to 1. And we have to get the value of a and b. Let us check it now. Vertices of the hyperbola 0 plus or minus a is 0 plus or minus 3 given in the question. Therefore, a is 3. Good. Let us go to the focus. It is 0 comma c. Some book will write it as 0 comma ae. Both are the same. 0 plus or minus 5. Therefore, c is equal to 5. Now, there is a formula connecting ABC. A square plus b square is c square. I am using it. For b square is 25 minus 9, which is 16. No need to get the value of b. B square we need. Therefore, a square is 9. B square is 16. Therefore, the hyperbola is y square by 9 minus x square by 16 is equal to 1. Let us see the hyperbola on a graph sheet. This is the hyperbola having the focus and vertex on the y-axis. Equation is y square by 9 minus x square by 16 is equal to 1. Let us go to question number 25. Find the point on the y-axis which is equidistant from the points. 3 dimension 3, 1, 2 and 5, 5, 2. Let us take the point on the y-axis as 0, y, comma 0. You know that point on the y-axis will have both x and z coordinate as 0. Now let us use the condition. P is equidistant from A and B. For PA is equal to PB. Therefore, PA square is equal to PB square. But we are avoiding the square root. Using the formula x minus x2 the whole square, y1 minus y2 the whole square plus z2 minus z1 the whole square in both sides. Expand. And which are getting cancelled. You know that after that you get 14 minus 2y is equal to 54 minus 10y. Therefore, y is equal to 5. Therefore, the point is 0, 5, 0. Now, can we visualize it on a graph sheet? Yes, we can visualize it. You are seeing that the point 0, 5, 0 is on the y-axis. The points A and B are on the space. And you are seeing that its distance from both the point in a 3 dimension. It is 5.39, may be corrected to 2 decimal places. Its distance is equal. Let us take question number 26. Here this question is on De Morgan law. You have to check whether A union B dash is A dash intersection B dash and A intersection B dash is A dash union B dash. Very simple. Let us take U and let us try to get the values of A, B, A dash, B dash and so on. A is 2468. Therefore, A dash is 1357 and therefore A dash intersection B dash is 1, 9. I am getting A dash B dash and then finding A dash intersection B dash. Similarly, I can find A dash union B dash also because I know A dash and I know B dash. Now let me find what is A union B. From that I can get A union B whole dash. You know what is the meaning of it? The element of A union B whole dash is not in A union B but in the union. That is the universal set. Well, A intersection B is 2. Therefore, A intersection B whole dash also I am able to find. After finding, let me check. A union B whole dash is same as A dash intersection B dash as 1, 9 and A intersection B whole dash is A dash union B dash. Very simple problem. You have to get the values of set A dash B dash and then go in that logical way. Question number 27. You have to find the domain and the range. For getting the domain, you have to get the condition for x, and for range you have to get the condition for x so that y is possible. Okay, let us start with the domain. It is 1 upon root x minus 1. All of you know that whenever you are getting any square root, the value inside, the expression inside the square root should be greater than 0. But in this case, it cannot be equal to 0 because it is in the denominator. Suppose if this is in the numerator, this root x minus 1 is in the numerator, then we can write x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. 0 allowed. But here 0 not allowed because x minus 1 is in the denominator. What is the meaning of x minus 1 greater than 0? X is greater than 1. Therefore, it is from 1 to infinity. Be careful. Greater than 1, therefore 1 is not included. Open interval 1 to infinity. This is the domain. Let us go to the range. For that we have to take y is equal to 1 by root x minus 1. Solve this. Get the value of x in terms of y. Therefore I am going for it. Okay. Y square is equal to 1 by x minus 1. And x minus 1 is 1 by y square. Therefore x is equal to 1 plus 1 by y square. For x is y square plus 1 by y square. Now let us check whether for what value of y this x is valid. We know that y should not be 0. Therefore, x is defined for y not equal to 0. What is the meaning of not equal to 0? Any real number other than 0. Therefore, the range is any real number other than 0. This is the condition to get the domain in the range. Well, go to question number. Okay, before we go further, let us check the graph of it. 1 by root x minus 1 is domain is 1 to infinity and range is r minus 0, and you are checking that the graph is not touching at 1. You are seeing that, therefore 1 is not at all touched, therefore 1 is not included. And in the range also you are seeing that the value of y 0 is not there. Okay, so our graph also tells you what is the domain in the range. Well, let us go to question number 28. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to and passes through the midpoint of the line. Therefore, the perpendicularity condition is given to get the slope, and point is given in terms of midpoint. Okay, let us go to checking that slope of the required line as m, and the given line is 5x minus 2y is equal to 7. Let us try to get the slope of this line. For that, keep minus 2y in the left hand side, push everything to the right hand side, make the coefficient of y as plus 1. It will become 5 by 2x minus 7 by 2. Now the coefficient of x will be the slope. Therefore, slope of the given line is 5 by 2. But the given line and the required line are perpendicular. Therefore, m into 5 by 2 is minus 1. Therefore, m is equal to minus 2 by 5. Now we got the slope. Now we have to get a point. For that, it is given midpoint of the line passes through midpoint. For how to get the midpoint of the given 2 points, it is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Therefore, I am getting them as minus 1 comma 4. Making use of it, the given slope and the line, we are making use of the point slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. For by doing multiplication with the 5 throughout, it is 5y minus 20 is equal to minus 2x minus 2. Therefore, 2x plus 5y minus 18 is equal to 0. Can we visualize it on a graph sheet? Yes. You have been given 2 comma 7 minus 4 comma 1. The midpoint is minus 1 comma 4. And the given line is, I am showing it in blue color. That is 5x minus 2y is equal to 7. And the required line is perpendicular to the given line and passing through the midpoint of the line segment joining the given points. Find the equation of the right bisector of the segment joining 3 comma 4 and minus 1 comma 2. We have to check out what is the meaning by a right bisector. It is perpendicular and bisects. That is why it is called a right bisector. This is the diagram I am showing you. A is given, B is given, and the given line is perpendicular to it, but M is the midpoint. We have to use both the conditions, perpendicularity and midpoint. Well, I will call the slope as M. Now let us try to get the slope of AB. That is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, where it is minus 2 by minus 4, 1 by 2. Now the bisector is perpendicular, therefore m is minus 2. Therefore we got the slope of the right bisector now. But it passes through the midpoint. Therefore midpoint of AB you have to find x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, 1 comma 3. Therefore equation of the right bisector is 1 comma 3 and slope is minus 2 is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore the answer is 2x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. We can visualize it on a graph sheet now. You have been given one line segment joining 3 comma 4 and minus 1 comma 2, and the given line bisects is and also perpendicular. Let us go to question number 29. We have to evaluate cosecant x minus cot x by x. Let us convert it into basic trigonometric functions. 1 by cos is cosecant, cos x by sin x is cot. We will get 1 minus cos x by x sin x. This problem can be done in two ways. 1 minus cos x can be replaced by 2 sin square x by 2, but let us try to multiply and divide by 1 minus cos x and check what happens. I multiply by 1 plus cos x and divide by 1 plus cos x. Numerator becomes 1 minus cos square x, which is sin square x. Sin will get cancelled. Therefore, it is sin x by x into 1 plus cos x. Now, we can divide it into two limits. First limit x goes to 0, sin x by x. Second limit x goes to 0, 1 upon 1 plus cos x. First is a standard limit. Second one, cos x, 1 plus cos x is 1 plus cos 0, which is 1 plus 1. Therefore, the answer is 1 by 2. Once again, question number 29. 1 minus cos 3x by x square. We will make use of the formula. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. I am using that formula. It will become 2 sin square 3x by 2. 2 comes out. Now, the denominator is x square. Numerator is sin square 3x by 2. Therefore, denominator also should be 3x by 2 the whole square. Therefore, I am multiplying and dividing by 4 by 9. Therefore, that 4 by 9 will come out as 9 by 4. Now, this limit is a standard limit now, whose value is 1. Therefore, final answer 9 by 2. Question number 30. Find dy by dx if y is 4x plus 5 sin x by 3x plus 7 cos x. We have to use the quotient rule. Denominator the whole square. Denominator into differentiation of the numerator minus numerator into differentiation of the denominator. The differentiation is very simple. 4 plus 5 cos x is the first differentiation. Second one is 3 minus 7 sin x. Now let us expand it. When I expand, I have to cancel the terms 12x and 12x will be cancelled, and I have to club it. Final answer 35 plus 15x cos x plus 28 cos x plus 28x sin x minus 15 sin x upon 3x plus 7 cos x the whole square. Question number 31. In a single throw of 2 dice, find the probability that neither a doublet nor a total of 10 will appear. For that, let us call A as the event of getting a doublet, B as the event of getting a total 10. Let us see what do you mean by neither nor. It is A union B dash. Be careful. Or means union, neither nor means its complement. Total case 36, all of you know, because 2 dice are thrown. Now capital A is getting a doublet 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6, and P of A is 6 by 36, and B is having a total as 10. Only possibility is 4 6 5 5 6 4. For probability of B is 3 by 16. Now we have to find A intersection B. Only 5 5 is there, therefore probability of A intersection B is 1 by 36. We have found probability of A, B and A intersection B. Let us take it ready. And we find what is probability of A union B by making use of the addition theorem of probability, P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Therefore, it is 6 by 36 plus 3 by 36 minus 1 by 36. The answer is 8 by 36, which is 2 by 9. But this is not the answer. We want probability of A union B dash. It is not A union B, which is 1 minus P of A union B, which is 1 minus 2 by 9. Therefore, 7 by 9. Be careful, neither nor means A union B dash. Okay, let us go to question number 32. We have to prove that cos 10, cos 30, cos 50, cos 70 has 3 by 16. We have to make use of the formulae continuously. First I am writing the value of cos 30, root 3 by 2. Now I am using the formula 2 cos x cos y is cos x plus y plus cos x minus y. For that I have to multiply and divide by 2. I am taking 2 cos 10 and cos 50, and once again I am applying the formula cos 10 plus 50 plus cos 10 minus 50. 10 plus 50 is cos 60, and I am applying the value of cos 60, that is 1 by 2. Now bring that root 3 by 4 inside, and it will become root 3 by 8 cos 70 plus root 3 by 4 cos 40 into cos 70. Once again I have to use the formula for 2 cos x cos y, second time. For multiply and divide by 2. Once again I use the formula cos 40 plus 70 cos 40 minus 70, and it will become cos 110 plus cos minus 30. Here be careful, cos of minus x is cos x only. Therefore, you are getting cos 30 once again. Now apply the value for cos 30 once again, root 3 by 2. Here only crucial part is there. We have to expand it, and the constant is already there, root 3 by 8 into root 3 by 2. Now we have to tackle this cos 70 and cos 110. For that, I am either you write 70 as 180 minus 110 or 110 as 180 minus 70. Both are one at the same. And cos of 180 minus 110 is 70. Now what is the formula for cos of pi minus theta? It will be minus cos theta or minus cos x. Therefore, the first one will be minus root 3 by 8 cos 110. Second term is root 3 by 8 cos 110. And final answer is 3 by 16. Here only the crucial it is. It is getting cancelled. You are getting 3 by 16 as the answer. Here we have used the formula of cos 2 cos x cos y 2 times. Well, let us go to the next question. Prove that cot 4x into sin 5x plus sin 3x is cot x into sin 5x minus sin 3x. If you want to start the problem, you have to start like this too, so that it will be easy. And I am checking out what is sin 5x plus sin 3x by sin 5x minus sin 3x. It is coming on the right hand side as cot x by cot 4x. They have simply cross multiplied and given you the expression. Let me make use of the formula for sin x plus sin y and sin x minus sin y. Please recollect the formula. I am using it in the numerator, I am using it in the denominator. And it will become sin 4x by cos 4x and cos x by sin x, and it will be tan 4x by cot x, which is nothing but cot x by cot 4x. You got the right hand side, and they have given by simply cross multiplying. Question number 33. How many ways permutation problem? Letters of the word permutation can be arranged. Word starts with P and end with S. The permutation contains 12 letters. T repeats 2 times. In P and S are fixed at extreme, there are 10 letters left out, which are to be arranged in which T appears 2 times. Therefore, number of distant permutation is 10 factorial by 2 factorial, and this is the final answer. Check out that P and S, they are fixed in one way. Therefore, only 10 letters left out. Well, let us go to the second one. Vowels are all together. We have to collect the vowels. These are the vowels. And we will take the vowels as a single object. E, U, A, I, O will be taken as a single object. And the 5 vowels can be arranged in 5 factorial ways, no repetition of any letter. And this single object together with the remaining 7 letters. But this will be taken as a single, and the remaining there are 7 letters. And therefore, that 7 letters is having T repeating 2 times. Therefore, it is 8 factorial by 2 factorial. Okay, now we have got 2 permutations here. One permutation is the 5 vowels can be arranged in 5 factorial ways, and by taking them as a single letter, the remaining 8 letters total can be arranged in 20,160 ways. Therefore, you have to multiply them. 5 factorial multiplied by 20,160. Therefore, the answer is 2419,200. Well. Now be careful. This is a 2 permutations. We have to multiplying the permutations. Well. Let us go to the third subdivision. There are always 4 letters between P and S, and P and S are fixed in 2 ways. If there are always 4 letters between P and S, they will be considered as a single object. It will be like this. If there are always 4 letters between A and B, they will be considered as a single object, and is to be arranged in between remaining 7 letters. Therefore, can be arranged in 7 ways. And the number of ways that letter P and S can be placed such that there are 4 letters between them is 2 into 7, 14 ways. Let us now once again make use of the idea that if the places of are fixed, there are 10 letters left out. That also T appear 2 times, therefore 10 factorial will be 2 factorial. That answer we have got it as 18,144,000. And there are 2 permutations, we have to multiply them. For already we have found 14, and here we have found 181,440. We have to multiply them and get the answer. Go to question number 34. The sum of 2 numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. Show that the numbers are in the ratio. We have to take the numbers as A and B. What are given? Geometric mean is root AB, and it is given that numbers are 6 times their geometric mean. sum of the number a plus b is 6 into root ab, square it, and we know the formula for a minus b whole square also, for we are finding a minus b also. We are finding a plus b and we are finding a minus b, and you add it, you will get the value of a, and from that you can get the value of b, and both you got. Now they want what is the ratio a by b. I am finding it. A is to b is 3 plus 2 root 2 and 3 minus 2 root. Question number 34. An insect starts from a point and travel in a straight path 1 millimeter in the first second, half of the distance covered in the previous second in the successive seconds. In how much time would it reach a point 3 millimeter away from the starting point? And you will get a geometric progression. Let us take a as the distance travel 1 millimeter. R is half. Already given there. It will half of the distance covered in the previous second. Therefore, everything divided by 2. Therefore, Sn is 3. And we will use the formula now. I am applying it and I am getting one conclusion that 2 power n is minus 2. Is it possible? No, because 2 power n is always positive. Therefore, 2 power n is minus 2 is not possible. Therefore, there is no n, a natural number, in which the insect could cover 3 millimeter in n seconds. Question number 35. We have to calculate the mean, variance and standard deviation. For that, let us recollect. Xi is the midpoint of the class intervals. H is the length of the class interval. A is an assumed mean. We are going to use the step deviation method. We have to take n as sigma fi and di as xi minus a by h. We are reducing that xi, and mean is a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi, and standard deviation is h by n into square root of n into sigma fi di square minus sigma fi di the whole square. I think I have taken n outside and I have done it, and this formula will be given in some other form also in your textbooks also. Okay, well, now let us try to do the problem in that table itself. Carefully do it. First, let me start with variance is square of the standard deviation. Well, I start with the table. I have drawn the table over here, and I am finding the mid values first. In that mid value, I will take the middle value as capital A. Therefore, xi minus 50 by 10, it will become minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. Immediately, I will find di square. It is 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. Let me write fi first. Then let me find fi di, and let me find fi di square. And I added fi and add fi di and add fi di square. I am putting those values at the bottom now. Now I will take the value. A is 50, h is 10. Sum of the frequency 100, sigma fi di minus 1, sigma fi di square 201. Mean is a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi, 50 plus minus 1 by 100. Therefore, it is 49.99. And standard deviation is h by n into square root of n into sigma fi di square minus sigma fi di the whole square. Therefore, it is square root of 20,099 by 10. Okay, anyway, it is 14.14. What is the variance? It is the square of it. Therefore, 1 by 100 into 20,099. Therefore, it is 200.99. This is a problem where you have to be very careful in the calculations. Calculations are simple if you use the step deviation method. Let us go to question number 36. At a lucky draw, a person was asked to draw 2 tickets from a bag containing 20 tickets numbered 1 to 20. The person selecting the ticket wished the number on the ticket as either prime or even number. Let us find the probability that both the numbers are prime. 2 tickets are drawn. Therefore, total cases is 20C2. Prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Therefore, 8 prime numbers are there. Therefore, it can be taken in 8C2 ways. For probability is 8C2 by 20C2, 8 into 7 by 20 into 19, 14 by 95. To go to the second subdivision, that the numbers are even. As usual, 20C2. Even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It will be 10C2. 2 tickets can be taken from this 10. Even numbers are 10C2 ways. Both are even is 10C2 by 20C2. Therefore, 9 by 38. It is 9 by 38. Well, a cricket team of 11 students to be selected from 11th and 12th. 10 students are there. Let us go to the first subdivision. Now many ways this team can be formed. Exactly 7 students are selected from class 12. Therefore, the team should contain exactly 7 students from class 12. Therefore, 7 from 11 and 4 from 7 from 12 and 4 from 11. Therefore, number of ways is 7 from 10 students of class 12 and 4 students from 10 students of class 11. Can be done in 10C7 into 10C4. Therefore, 10C3 into 10C4. Therefore, you are getting as 120 into 210. Answer is 25,200. Let us go to the second subdivision. In how many ways this team can be formed if only 2 students of 11 are fit? Therefore, 9 to be selected from 12th and 2 from 11th. Therefore, 9 from 10 students of 12th and 2 students from 10 students of 11th. It will become 10C9 into 10C2. Let us use the property 10C9 is same as 10C1. 410 into 45, therefore 450. We'll go to question number 38. You have been given a triangle with angle A 90, angle B 75, angle C 15. You have to evaluate sine C. It is sine 15. 15 can be written as 45 minus 30 or 60 minus 45, whatever you want. You have to use the sine x minus y formula. Sine x cos y minus cos x sine y, and you will get root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. You have to evaluate cos b, which is 75, which can be written as 45 plus 30. You are using the formula for cos x plus y. Substitute the value for cos 45, cos 30, sin 45, sin 30. You will get it as root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Question number 38 once again. Cot C. Cot 15 can be written as 45 minus 30. Use the formula for cot x minus y. You can use the formula for tan x minus y and you can reciprocate it. Cot x minus y is cot x cot y plus 1 by cot x minus cot y. Therefore, it is root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. Okay, this is the last question. Thank you friends. All the best for your session ending examinations.